Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It is October 17th, 2019, and I don't know if you heard this or not, but the world famous delivery app, DoorDash, got hacked. I'm going to show you some footage that should explain to you completely and totally, and there should be no doubt in your mind that the mainstream, the internet, banks, all these things, Amazon, eBay, all of these things are incredibly susceptible to complete and total bullshit. So for October, the sponsor, Virtual Shield, is offering you guys 25% off, and I'm going to show you how easy this is. If you don't want to watch this, skip over it. It's about 2.5 minutes. You simply click on the link. It brings you to the website for Virtual Shield, okay? And then you click download. You download for either your Microsoft Windows app or for Mac OS, whatever it is that you're using, Android, Chrome, Firefox, Opera extension. You click on that and it downloads quickly. Once you're signed in, it's pretty straightforward and easy to use. You can download this for 30 days and try it out completely free. I've been using this for several months because the way things are on the internet right now, they're shadow banning my main channel like it's just no big deal. But they're also following you. So the algorithms are, if you talk about eggs, an ad pops up for eggs. Virtual Shield actually allows you to cover your tracks. This Virtual Shield, the reason that I'm even talking about them is because as bad off as my channel is right now, these guys have backed me up. And the app completely and totally works, and it's not hard to do. You download it, it's on there, it covers your tracks while you're surfing the internet or doing whatever it is you're doing. If you have any issues, you can simply chat with them online. Nice and easy, no big deal. There's always somebody ready to help you out. And if you don't want it, you walk away. No big deal. 30-day free trial, 25% off for all VPN plans and all premium add-ons, including Protection Plus, Residential Access, and VIP Performance plans. Sign up for 30 days free and see what the hype is all about. Or don't. It's completely your call. But absolutely everything is completely wide open to being hacked. And that's all there is to it. And in this day and age, I'm doing absolutely everything I can. If you recall, a subscriber is the one that told me I should be using a VPN. So I put a couple of feelers out there to VPN people, and Virtual Shield was the only one that actually had the courage to come to my incredibly censored YouTube channel. I was just going to show you the algorithms for my channel, and then suddenly, magically, I'm getting subscribers because I put up a video yesterday or the day before showing this exact thing where it was a total, complete flatline. At any rate, Virtual Shield, the links are in the description. 25% off for October. The links are in the description. 30 days. If you don't like it, walk away. Easy peasy. Mac and cheesy. Check this out.
News is also coming under fire for airing footage that they claimed was a bombing in northern Syria when in reality it was footage from a Kentucky gun demonstration. They have since issued a retraction and apology, but this really brings into question how much fact-checking actually goes on before these big legacy news networks disseminate inaccurate information.
Okay, so now they're trying to make it look like, oh, we just didn't vet it properly. Total, complete bullshit. They want us to go to war. They put this information out just to see if people would buy it or not. And a bunch of people caught it right off the bat. The Potter's Clay YouTube channel, for instance, ran this the other day. Check this video out.
This video, obtained by ABC News, appears to show the fury of the Turkish attack on the border town of Tel Aviv.
A border town bombarded by Turkey's military. This video right here appearing to show Turkey's military bombing Kurd civilians in a Syrian border town. The Kurds, who fought alongside the U.S. against ISIS. Now, horrific reports of atrocities committed by Turkish-backed fighters on those very allies.
I've shown you this, I don't know how many times, but the information that was just presented as Turkey attacking Syrian Kurds is from ABC News, which is owned by Disney. Now, do you see this mess right here? 6 companies control much of the U.S. media. This is what they're telling us in July 24th of 2018. But this is old news. I've been showing you this since at least 2012, that 6 companies own all the media. One of them is General Electric. One of them is Disney, Freemasonic, and a company that makes nothing but war. This was not an accident. This wasn't an oversight. How in the world do you show footage claiming it's a country attacking another country when it's simply a small gun show? Do you see what I'm saying? They made this look like it was like this was a country attacking a country. It's a gun show. This is the same exact footage. Doesn't it look like a giant country is attacking another country when actually it's just a stage? And they completely got smoked. They got caught by people like you and me. Do you see what I'm saying? But this isn't anything new. They do this absolutely all the time. War will be started by some nonsensical bullshit just like this.
I thought that it was a matter of real concern that planted stories intended to serve a national purpose abroad came home and were circulated here and believed here, because this would mean that the CIA could manipulate the news in the United States by channeling it through some foreign country. Now, we're looking at that very carefully.
Do you have any people being paid by the CIA who are contributing to a major circulation American journal?
We do have people who submit pieces to American journals.
Do you have any people paid by the CIA who are working for television networks?
This, I think, gets into the kind of getting into the details, Mr. Chairman, that I'd like to get into in executive session.
At CBS, we had been contacted by the CIA. As a matter of fact, by the time I became the head of the whole news and public affairs operation in 1954, ships had been established, and I was told about them and asked if I'd carry on with them.
We have quite a lot of detailed information, and we will evaluate it, and we will include any evidence of wrongdoing or any evidence of impropriety in our final report and make recommendations.
Do you have any people being paid by the CIA who are contributing to the national news services, AP and UPI?
Well, again, I think we're getting into the kind of detail, Mr. Chairman, that I'd prefer to handle in executive session. We do have people who submit pieces to American journals.
Do you have any people paid by the CIA who are working for television networks?
This, I think, gets into the kind of getting into the details, Mr. Chairman, that I'd like to get into in executive session.
It's almost impossible, in fact it is impossible for a kid to grow up in America right now without constant exposure to screens. Not only are children addicted to smartphones, but the schools, public schools especially, are filled with laptops, tablets, and online homework. Why? Because Silicon Valley pushed that on our schools. They're profiting from it. You know what they don't want? That garbage in their own kids' schools. According to the New York Times, tech elites are keeping screens out of their children's schools and teaching them to play with real toys instead of digital ones. Why? Because they know screens are poison. They should know they make them.
Yeah, this is old news. CIA director was quoted, "Everything Americans believe will be false and our mission will be complete." That was William Casey back in the 80s. I don't know how many times I've had to show you this particular video, but I'm going to show it to you again because this is getting worse and worse and worse and worse. With the advent of screens absolutely every place, all around us, and the advent of actual fake news, there is no way in the world ABC News ran that and didn't know exactly what they were doing. It was A, a test to see how awake people are, or B, a test to see how asleep people are. Do you see what I'm saying? I know. But you see this? I showed you this video a long time ago, May 31st, 2017. These guys have saturated humanity with scrying mirrors. That's exactly what these things are. There's a reason that every single video, every single laptop, television, cell phone, iPad, GPS, so forth, so on, and blah, 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 has a black screen or a black mirror. And it's also no coincidence that the New World Order propaganda machine, Netflix, has a show called Black Mirror that literally shows everything that people like myself talk about come to fruition, and it all ends in a bad way. This video that I put up in 2017, it shows all the patents. Television is not a source of entertainment. Television is a weapon that they are wielding against you and your family. Number one, it lulls you into a dreamlike state. A dreamlike state, so you can easily be hypnotized subconsciously or on a conscious level, so forth and so on. And it also distracts you from things that are happening for real. This entire thing right here, this story that ABC did this, I mean, the government should be shutting them down right now. And sadly, they won't. None whatsoever at all. This is RT News, and look what they do for us. RT News is funded in whole or in part by the Russian government. Really? So they put little disclaimers on there. And after this video runs, chances are, back in the old days, this would go right to another RT News video. But it doesn't work like that right now. Everything goes from a Richie from Boston YouTube channel video straight over to Fox News or straight over to the History Channel. Whatever I'm talking about, it sends subscribers to the direct polar opposite. Throw away your television and understand that if they're putting out Kentucky gun show footage and claiming it's another country attacking another country and we need to go to war, be ready. Be ready. If you can't feel it in your bones, you're not awake, you're not feeling it. I don't know what else to tell you. Richie from Boston, like, share, subscribe, or don't. I'm out.